Turmoil in the streets of Venezuela.
International condemnation of the government. Shortages of everything, from money to food. People rummage through rubbish.
Nicolas Maduro, get out.
Keeping that dictatorship afloat.
President Trump
fired rubber bullets and tear gas.
The protest against the government's been going on for months.
3 million Venezuelans have left their country.
Political turmoil in Venezuela.
They've been building the barricades across Venezuela for days.
This video series is my account of spending 2 weeks as a tourist in Venezuela. What you are about to see is what I personally witnessed whilst in the country. Nothing more, nothing less.
Venezuela.
Please take the car. But the guys didn't want the car. They just tell us, please get in the car. We should do both.
Another good morning from Caracas, capital city of Venezuela. Gonna go meet my friend Lenny and go explore more of Caracas. Got to run down, he's gonna pick me up on the other side of the road. So I'm gonna put my camera away to cross the road, and then when I get in the car, get the camera back out, go explore. Let's do it. Alright, so we have arrived in Trinidad.
No, El Hatillo. El Hatillo town.
Okay, but we drove.
El pueblo del Hatillo, but we came through Trinidad, and now we are here in the El Hatillo town. It's a very touristic place. You can visit here to eat a cake or an ice cream, or there are fancy restaurants here too with a lot of options on gastronomy. You can drink a coffee or a chocolate, hot chocolate. Well, as you see, this is like the place where you can come on a Sunday with your family and have a nice evening.
And it's really safe here?
It's safe here, yes. There is a little slum there, but I think it's very safe here. You can walk. It's a place for visiting. So the police are clear that they have to take care of people here. So
this is like colonial architecture.
Sorry?
Colonial architecture.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah. Exactly. This is the. I don't know how many years. Well, I don't remember how many years has the El Hatillo built, but if you see, all these houses are like it was like the original construction. That's the beauty of this place. Okay.
It's well maintained.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So as you see, there is a lot of restaurants. In every house is a restaurant or is a bakery or are offering something for the visitors here.
This doesn't feel like the Venezuela I've seen so far, you know?
Yeah,
it's different.
It doesn't feel like it feels like another place. This is a very famous place for the bakery. You see? People come here to eat a slice of these cakes with a coffee, for conversation, for walk, to relax.
Yeah.
You should try one piece of this or take it to the hotel and forget. There are policemen working here, taking care of the people.
I've seen 2 police cars already here.
Huh?
I've already seen 2 police cars.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is a completely different side of Venezuela than what we've seen over the last few videos. It feels very, very secure, very quaint, beautiful, high class.
restaurants and little lounges and stuff. Obviously the people that can come here are the very lucky ones of the country. I would say it's a very, very small percentage that can actually afford to come here. We're going to explore more and then maybe grab some food. I thought today it'd be interesting to do kind of the positive side of Venezuela, if you can say that. It's good to show kind of everything that's going on. So yeah.
A gelato shop, ice cream shop.
See. What kind of people can afford to come here?
Well, the one who has money.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, you need money to come here.
That's a very small percentage of people, right?
Sorry?
A very small percentage of Venezuelans can come here.
Watch this. This is Los Diablos de Jares Devils.
Okay. Black magic.
No. It's a representation of for Corpus Christi. Bueno, ya lo ya en Semana Santa. These are the cuatros. Remember? Yesterday?
Sí.
Lamentando su partida, lleva la diosa perdida. Verga, me peleé con él.
Se desafinó el... Kellogg's was here producing their products a year ago, and suddenly they closed the enterprise, paid all the employees, and they left the country.
Why did they close?
They closed because they had no materials for producing these products, so they decided to leave the country.
Because of the economic collapse, right?
Yeah, the problem that we have been having here from years ago. So what happened? Government took the company, and they are producing with the last boxes of Kellogg's, I suppose, because this is not something that Kellogg's is doing here, and now, well, they are selling the last boxes here with the name of the company Kellogg's. No, esto no es importado porque dice conocer a Venezuela. Si fuese importado no dijese esa vaina.
Yo creo que lo agarró fue el gobierno.
Ya, lo agarró el gobierno y usted usando las últimas cajas de lo que quedó, ¿viste? Yes, it's like I'm telling you, this is the last boxes of the unpacked products, and now they are producing this cornflake products, and
so the government
packaging like it was Kellogg's, but it's not Kellogg's.
So the government took all the leftover boxes.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different product, right?
Sorry?
It's a different product.
It's a different product because it's not Kellogg's doing this, it's the government doing.
We just had a bit of falafel. If you watch my videos, you know how much I love falafel. Don't judge me, but when I see falafel, I have to buy it. It's just a biological thing. Anyway, so we're gonna jump in the car and we are heading to another place called Las Mercedes.
Well, now we are driving through one of the most expensive high-class area here in Venezuela. The call of this area is La Lagunita Country Club. You can see that the houses here are big, huge mansions. This is a contradictory situation here.
What kind of people can afford to live here?
Well, big enterprise, big entrepreneurs, business people, yeah. I don't blame these people for having this. I only think that we need to make people the possibility to have this kind of houses everywhere. Look at this. abandoned. It's like abandoned.
Abandoned.
It looks like an abandoned. Sí, mira, this is abandoned too. Sí, está abandoned. This is abandoned. Look at the rusty fields, fences.
The value of these houses must have dropped hugely, right?
Yeah, of course. This is not the same price than 20 years ago.
So we just went past a country club. Apparently membership is $40,000 US. So yeah, I think it's just so hard to comprehend what I'm seeing right now. It's just unreal. But some of those buildings were abandoned. Those big mansions, some of them were abandoned. So.
So after leaving the area with some of those abandoned mansions, we arrived at this amazing lookout point looking over the whole city. It was really beautiful. But in the distance, we could see the US Embassy. It was such an impressive embassy. It was huge. It looked like a big fortress on the hill. An interesting fact is that embassy is actually empty. Recently, the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, told the US had 72 hours for all diplomats to leave the country. The US did not actually end up leaving straight away, but a little while later, all US diplomats left the country. So there's this huge embassy just sitting there waiting for one day maybe the USA will come back and set up shop again.
So you got the full view here. You can see Petare, where we went a few days ago. And you can also see my hotel down here. Incredible viewpoint here. It's absolutely stunning. This city is so beautiful at the foot of the mountains here. You've got everything, you know, you've got lots of trees and greenery, really nice climate, really pleasant temperatures. Such a shame that it's in the situation it is, but let's cross our fingers and hope it improves, because this location and the possibilities here are so beautiful.
After the viewpoint, we stopped in a place called Las Mercedes, which used to be a really happening place, and it still kind of is, but it used to be where all the kind of nightclubs are and things, and the very popular nightlife. There still is some there, but not as popular as it used to be, because being out at night in Caracas is extremely dangerous. So we had some coffee and some nice little cakes here. I know what this looks like. It's very disturbing to see this kind of culture after in some of my last videos you've seen people starving. But as I say, I do think it's important to show the full picture, show that there are still these upper middle class areas of the city, and if you have the money, you can still live this kind of lifestyle. So it is quite disturbing, the difference in wealth, but I think it is very important to document and to show that this is still going on in the country. Buenas noches, guys. I'm back at the hotel now. After we were at that viewpoint, we went down to like a coffee house. Really interesting to see, and I think it's important to show the other side of the coin, you know. Over the last few days, we've seen more of the, you know, the slums and the rundown neighborhoods. So today we thought we'd take a nice day out, have a look around, you know, where basically the elite of the country get to go. It's a sad situation, the extreme contrast between the situation of this country, but I really think it's important to show that. Tomorrow, meeting Lenny again, of course, my main man. Lenny is an absolute hero. Please give him a follow on Instagram if you haven't already. He takes really like unique photos of Caracas and other places that he goes to. He's got a real niche in photography. So tomorrow we're meeting up, going downtown to the downtown region. We're going to explore. It's going to be very interesting. And then the following day, we're leaving Caracas and we're going for a huge trip up the coast to explore, you know, the different sides of Venezuela apart from here in Caracas. So we're hiring a truck with the security, and we're going out into the wilderness, along the coast of Caracas, of Venezuela, sorry. So it's going to be fascinating. If this is the first video of my Venezuela series that you're watching, I'll leave the playlist below and at the end of the video, so you can go back and see, you know, the contrast between. There you guys, are going to finish the video there. Hope you enjoyed seeing a different side of Venezuela that many people, including myself, wouldn't know existed until seeing it. So in case I don't see you good afternoon, good evening, and good night.